Hey there, I'm Jo Sebastian and I'm a registered nutritionist and dietitian. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of nutrition. The first question that we have to ask ourselves is, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the science and the art of nourishing the body properly. Science because we have all of those compounds and chemicals that we have to learn about, but it's art because we want to make sure that what we're eating is appetizing, as well as the intention behind the food that we choose. You don't want to feed yourself for punishment or reward, but you want to feed yourself to fuel yourself. So why is nutrition important? Most of the time, we only look at our nutrition when we're thinking of certain goals we have, like weight loss. But nutrition is actually very preventative, and it can help us reach our optimum health. By fueling our body as well and as properly as we can reach our optimum health and reach our maximum potential. Wouldn't you want to be able to do the things that you want to do until you're 80 or 100? We can do all of those things by fueling our body properly. Most of the time, we also overcomplicate the concept of nutrition. We're thinking of all of these food items that we can or can't eat. But I'm going to share with you guys 3 basic concepts that you can incorporate into your life that shows you what a healthy diet looks like. Number 1, balance. When we talk about balance, we have to look at the food pyramid. And the food pyramid shows us all of the food groups that is available in the world. You have your carbohydrates, you have your protein, you have your fruits and vegetables, your fats and oils, your sugars and your sweets, as well as your milk and other milk products. Now, balance tells us that we need a balance of all the food groups in our diet, because every food group has something different to offer your body. Just like in a company, there's many departments. You got HR, you have accounting, you have marketing. All of these departments are needed so that the company can run as smoothly as possible. And just like your body needs all the food groups to run as properly as possible. So you can have balance among all the food groups, either in a meal or your overall diet. Moderation. When we're talking about moderation, we're talking about having the food that we want in moderate portions to our body. Oftentimes, we label food as good or bad, and we also associate moral value to it. You know how you tell yourself that a cookie is not something you're allowed to eat, but it makes you want it even more? The tendency we have is to label these foods as bad and good, and then we also associate moral value for ourselves. We eat that cookie that we said was bad, and we feel guilt and shame. But you shouldn't ever feel bad for eating food that your body needs to stay alive. So when we talk about moderation, go ahead, have your cookie. Just see how much of that cookie are you consuming to more nutrient-dense food items. You know, like your fruits and vegetables, as well as your whole grains. Variety. When we're talking about variety, we're talking about variety of food items within a food group. We were talking about balance a while ago and how you need balance of all of the departments in a company. For variety, we're talking about the people within the department. So if you have an HR department, you want to, as much as possible, use all of the people in it. So just like your food groups, you want to use all the food items you possibly can in that food group. For carbohydrates, we're not just going to focus on rice, not that it's bad, but we also want to incorporate bread, pasta, potatoes, because each food item has a different variety of nutrients to offer your body. Using these 3 concepts, balance, moderation, and variety, we can fill our plate in a way that shows us a balanced meal that will keep us satisfied, keep us healthy, and help us reach our optimum health throughout our life. And this is how we like to fill our plate. We like to fill our plate with as much as possible, all the food groups, and all the nutrients that we can. So when you're filling up your plate, make sure you have your carbohydrates in there, because carbohydrates are so important for energy, especially for your brain, your blood cells, and your nerves. That's the energy it really wants. Then you also want to fill it up with some protein, because protein is great for your muscles, your tissues, and also for regulating your hormones. You also want to fill it up with some fruits and vegetables, because your fruits and vegetables offers you so many micronutrients, like your vitamins and minerals. For example, your vitamin A, your vitamin C, your vitamin E. All of these can be taken from your fruits and vegetables. Next thing, we don't want to forget our fats. So fats is usually in a small amount, which we usually use in the cooking of our vegetables, as well as our protein. Fats is very important because 1, it protects us, provides us with energy, but it also helps us absorb certain nutrients. Your vitamins A, D, E, and K would be hard to absorb if we didn't have enough fats in our diet. So using this guide of balance, moderation, and variety, we can fill our plates with balanced meals. A balanced meal will give you as much nutrients as possible, will keep you satisfied for longer, and help you reach your overall health and fitness goals. A healthy diet isn't just about eating nutritious foods, but it's also about having a healthy relationship with food and your body. Fueling yourself so that you can feel good, and fueling yourself with food that you enjoy.